So hard to explain. I'm excited that we won, and really excited. We did some good things on both sides at times. Thought we played really well offensively in the first half, and then really proud of our defense. After, giving up 14 points, our defense really, I thought really made some great adjustments and started playing fast and created a couple of turnovers for us. I know we got the sack fumble. Backus got a pick, and then I know Terry Osborne got a pick and stuff. So, like I said, I'm proud of our players. We keep battling. We obviously need to learn from this and keep moving forward. But I don't know. I'm just really proud of them because when things go bad, but we hung in there early on in the game. I think without a question, our offensive leaders, Garrett, our defensive leaders, Trey Hunter, both of them go out the game. But we just kept battling, and like I said, 96 plays and 42-minute time of possession. Third down looks good, 9 of 19, which is what we would like to get, and 5 for 5 in the red zone scoring. So really, the two touchdowns that we gave up offensively, I guess, were the two low points. But I'd rather win one like this than lose a couple other like we lost in other two conference games, and stuff. So we'll try to build on this and improve on this and see what we can do next Saturday.
Going back to it, we've been talking about rebuilding and what you got to do and learning how to win and all those. It seems kind of like ad nauseum, but just from that perspective, how big is this? Not only just to win, but to make some mistakes and have some plays not go your way, but have these kids keep competing like you do.
I think it's huge. Hopefully we can build on this because I think this is a process, and getting the kids to buy in and do what we ask them to do every day. Was the first part of the process. I think we're getting that. I want to build a program here. We all do as coaches that our kids are going to compete. I don't care, where it is, how it is, whatever. You're going to give great effort, and we're going to compete night in and night out. And I thought we got that in the two Sun Belt losses. I really did. I thought we competed really, really hard, but we made too many mistakes against Idaho. Tonight we made a couple big mistakes, but we created some turnovers too on defense, and I thought that was the key.
Coach, I meant to ask this on Monday too before the big hits tonight from Garrett. He's a guy who loves diving head first, right, those extra yards. Is that something you talk to him about? More about sliding instead of going head first?
I think in this situation tonight he couldn't have slid. It was one of those that happened very, very fast. We've tried to pick our spots to run him. The box was a little bit crowded at times, and so we started running him on like 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3, because you basically, when the quarterback runs the ball, you even the numbers out and stuff. So on those other short yards, and that's, I thought, why we couldn't put the game away. The box was crowded. Will was cramping. We couldn't. We had no other choice and stuff. Kind of limited a little bit what we could do. But if I actually saw the play with Garrett, if you look at it, it was just a quarterback power play, and it happened fast. I don't think he could have. It was a bang play, and I don't know if he could have slid at that time. But we did get Will to slide late in the game. But that's the way Garrett is, and I respect him for that, and so do the players.
Is there an update on Garrett injury-wise, and where do you guys go from here?
I'll be honest with you, Adam, I don't know anything other than, our training staff said he's done for the game and stuff. So I did see him at the half. He had a smile on his face and whatever, but I think that they were trying to get him. They were trying to work it out where they could look at him tonight and maybe get it on MRI done tonight and stuff, so we would know something a little quicker probably moving forward. But that's the last I heard. That's what they were working on.
Is it like a knee, or what were they looking at there?
I think it was a knee. I think, but don't quote me on that. I just know it was a lower limb injury.
How many snaps does Will typically get in practice? I know there were maybe 2 or 3 tonight where I guess he went a little too quickly, maybe mishandled the ball a little bit. One resulted in your fumble.
Yeah, I've always, if you come watch us practice, our quarterbacks are at least 60-40, at least. But, I've always done that. We've always practice 2 guys. And, the concern is moving forward is you really only have time in practice to get 2 guys snaps and stuff. So, Caleb Evans would have been the next guy up, and he gets limited snaps. He takes snaps and 7-on-7. But when we get to the team situational stuff, and, Caleb hasn't got a really good 2-minute series probably since, he got one during the open week and stuff, but I use the open week a lot. We got Garrett out a lot in the open week and practiced Will and in Caleb a lot, and I think that really helped too. That Will got a lot of reps with the ones during the open week.
You look at the Waves, obviously there's still some unknown as far as, whether you're going to have Garrett back or not. But, the way this plays out as far as quarterback goes, if he's able to go, will he go next week, or do you see Collins getting started?
Well, it depends on, if Garrett's healthy, it's his. Then no question about that. It's just a matter of, how healthy he is and stuff. And, if he does need some time. But like I said, we'll have to work Caleb Evans. We'll have to work Frank Maxwell. And I still believe, too, that, he knows enough of what we're doing that we could also work Brian Williams and stuff, which is a possibility, too, and stuff. I wouldn't have done it tonight because he really hasn't taken a lot of snaps. But come on, it ain't like he hasn't played, and stuff. So I think we could put something together for him that would fit his skill set with what we're doing offensively, and perhaps have him as a standby guy. Not ahead of Will, none of that. I'm not saying that, but that's also a possibility.
To see that, you look at these stats, they're pretty bonkers. You guys, you run the ball 72 times, you run 96 total plays, and you're not only doing that, but you're doing that with the redshirt freshman backup quarterback in the game. So, what does that say about Will and the way he kind of took command of this game tonight?
Like I said, I thought he'd come in and did some great things, and it's a double-edged, I've always thought, thing that when we settle down, we're playing really good defense. So, you just really don't want to make a mistake. But we fumbled the ball. We threw a pick six on a screen. Just a tunnel screen of all things. It was a 3rd and 9 call. I thought it was good field position. We called it. We don't get it. Pooch them deep. Because we're playing really good defense and it goes the other way. Then we're up 12. Balls at the 50-yard line. Just run a simple power play. We had the game. And stuff. So, looking back at it. Did we get too conservative, this or that? A lot of what I've always done is predicated off what our defense is playing. And I just didn't see how, what our defense settled in, how they were playing, how they were going to score 3 times, on our defense. As long as we kept them back and used field position and did all that. Like I said, I obviously wasn't banking on the 2 turnovers, and both of them were at the 50 better, and stuff. You just can't do that.
But, aside from William, you look at Duke Carter gets his first touchdown tonight.
Yeah.
Kyle Nevels gets his first touchdown tonight. Then, redshirt freshman guy Donald Lewis plays well and has a sack, forced fumble. When you see that and you're building this program, does it kind of make you feel good about the direction it's going with these young guys?
It does, but I promised the guys when I got the job. Sure. You're always trying to build, but we're going to win as many games as we can, and we owe that to the seniors, to the older players, and that's what we're doing now. But just so happens that some of the guys making plays are younger guys and stuff, and no, it's exciting to see. Will play the way he did. Duke Carter, we're not surprised, really, when you look at it, because he can really run the football. There's a lot, I think, that's the biggest transition has always been for a true freshman running back that comes into the college game is pass blocking. That's, and they say the same thing when you go to the NFL. The biggest transition is pass blocking, but you see so many different fronts, so many different looks. You've got 2 guys on this side, you're scanning weak for that side, and it's just a different deal. And I think Duke has gotten better and better and better at that each week. But his ability to run the football hasn't surprised us at all. That's not surprising to us, I don't think, because he's obviously talented.
Coach, I know Will threw the interception in the 3rd quarter, but there were a lot of handoffs, there were a lot of quarterback keepers in the second half from Will. Was it necessarily do you not necessarily trust Will to throw it?
No, not at all. That wasn't the case. Obviously, we came out throwing it. And like I was mentioning earlier, some of that was our design because we were playing such good defense. And, we had a 3-touchdown lead, and we had the ball on their territory. And, I just, be honest with you, I didn't think they could score 3 times, and I still don't. But unfortunately, we turned it over a couple times. And, like I said, I can't say enough about our defense. The way they came out and the way they were moving the ball, and they did a couple things, we haven't seen, and they got a good offense. You can't go to Ohio and score 56 points and not be pretty talented offensively. And I think, they got a quarterback that's his 4th year to start. He's pretty seasoned and stuff with what he does. But our defense, I said offensively early in the game, really moving, really score. But we settled down and just hats off. We played really good defense, to create 3 turnovers and really we didn't give up another point, 14 were from turnovers, and we didn't give up another point till right there at the end of the game, when they drove it down. So like I said, hats off to all of our kids, but I'm really proud of the way we adjusted defensively and hung in there and just, wow, for really the whole second quarter, the whole third quarter till right there at the end of the game, we played great defense.
After losing the first two conference games the way you did, does it feel like it was a little bit of luck out the back?
Yeah, I don't, we just, no, it feels great to win. I'm happy for them, because our guys work hard. These young men come here, they work hard. And I've said that from the day I got here. They want to win. And, it's our job to give them the opportunity and to put them in the right places to win. And when we lose, like Georgia Southern or Idaho, that's on us, because if there were a couple of things maybe we could have done to help them out, because like I said, that's what we want. We want our guys to compete and play hard, and we got that at Georgia Southern, just wasn't quite enough. We got it against Idaho, just wasn't quite enough, and we really play, but we're playing hard, and that's and I'm happy for them to, after two close ones, to win. And trust me, that's all I really care about. It's I know we made it interesting, but hey, the other two were interesting too, and we lost stuff. So this is good to get a W, and it's good for them. I'm happy for them.
You think this is kind of a reflection of how you're approaching this job? Anyway, so thinking of this because you're always pretty even keeled. You're never too high after something good. You're never too low after something bad. So when you have two disappointing losses like that, you kind of stay the course and keep going with
That's
what you're doing. And obviously,
that's just the way I've always done it. And right or wrong, I've been a head coach now 20-something years, and if you come in the meeting room on Monday, I'm going to act the same way whether we won or lost, because it's about what you do moving forward. There's nothing you can do about other than correct some mistakes and move forward, and just the way I've always been. And I always try to hire guys that are a little more on the other side, that have more emotional guys and all that. And my job is to kind of make sure that we're organized and do what we're doing. But trust me, I am ecstatic, excited. I am, but it's just the way I am. I'm happy for those guys. This is their win, and as coaches, we're excited that we could do it. We could put them in positions enough to win. Thanks, guys.